Welcome everybody. Come along and say hello. Really? Oh, I should type the thingy-majiggy, shouldn't I? Hello, welcome. Welcome everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. I didn't even have to ask. Oh, can I get a thumbs up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. Hold on a second. Okay, how is everybody's Friday? Call to serve. Hello, my love. Welcome everybody. I hope you've all been having a lovely Friday so far. Should we have some fun? Okay, what's that? Brianna in the house. Welcome, my love. I hope you guys have been having a good Friday so far. Can you believe it's Friday already? What decks are we doing today? Are we sticking to the usual decks? Are we changing decks? What are we doing today? This is just like a hangout. You guys know what we do. We're here. If you have a question, it's one question, one card, 1111 at PayPal Ruby Ridge Tarot. To book a reading, it's also www.rubyridgetarot.com. I'm trying to decide what decks. I've been feeling to use the Nefertiti Tarot decks. Wanda, welcome, my love. Welcome. One question, one card, 1111 at Ruby Reads Tarot. Hope you all got your questions ready. I think we should do a saucy reading. Let's get some smudging going. So I got this really nice Palo Santo from Argentina on my travels. And I'm like running out and there's no way for me to buy any new Palo Santo. So I don't know where I'm going to get my next sage stuff. If you can hook me up, that would be fantastic. So if anybody knows where to get some sage, or if anybody is selling sage and they'd like to send me some, go right ahead and I'll give you a shout out on the channel. I feel like we need to, has everyone been saging? Who have we got? Beautiful Days by Darian. Beautiful day. It is indeed, isn't it? Hi, Ruby. Saucy indeed. Patricia's in the house for a bit saucy on a Friday night. Oh, yummy. I told you guys, your libido is going to be... This isn't even lit. What on earth? I told you guys, your libidos are going to be off the chains in this Mars and Gemini season. It's like everybody's going at it like the Duracell bunny rabbits. Crack on, guys. Crack right on. How is who's had some saucy encounters recently? Has anyone met their, like, has anyone gone on any dates? I want to know about dates. I want to know about love lives. Can we talk about love lives? If we're doing love, if we're committing to drawing love in, then let's talk about love. Today we're using the Nefertiti Tarot deck. I love this deck. It is very flamboyant, and I'm in a flamboyant mood because I feel like a lot of us are coming into a lot of money. Life growth. Hello, welcome, my dear. Welcome, my love. I hope you've all been well. Get comfortable. Get your tea ready. Put your pajamas on. I would love to play some music, but I don't think I can. So if any of you make music, send it to me so I can play it while we're all here. What are we doing this reading for? Should we do it for this reading? Should we do this reading for this reading? Or should we do this reading for the spring equinox? Or should we just do the reading because we want to get saucy? I think Patricia wants to get saucy. Can I get some hands up for sauciness? Remember, guys, it's one question or one card, 1111 at PayPal Ruby Reads Tarot. Has it just started? If so, I'm super chuffed. I literally just jumped on here. Yeah, so you just made it. Well done. Well done. A prayer before we start. I hope everyone in this room and everyone who watches this video is blessed with some serious abundance. I hope we're all surrounded by lovely, like-minded energy, and the energy in the house is banging and it stays on point. And I wish and I hope and I pray that we all find our happiness. Amen. Right, what have we got? We got the Chariot card and the Five of Wands. Ooh, moving on from the conflicts. Moving on from the dog days. I keep saying this. It's this Florence and the Machine reference. I think you guys should like plug into it. For, like juvenile delinquency. This is people being crappy. This is just, you know, moving on, moving well and truly on from the conflict, rising above it, taking charge. And Anna's go. Can I pay and ask a question here? Anna, definitely. You can pay to PayPal 1111 at Ruby Reads Tarot. PayPal Ruby Reads Tarot. I've got my phone here, so if you ask a question, it should come up in a notification. But yeah, it's moving on from the conflict, guys. It's actually taking charge and really fully committing and having lots of power in your conviction and steering the vehicle now. This could be a new car, a new home, you're moving, travel, new location, new destination, a new travel, going somewhere that is not where the conflict's at. Moving well and truly on from a period of just where it wasn't it, and you knew there was something missing, and you knew you wanted to go and search for more, and you knew you wanted to be about all of the fun, exciting, grabbing life by the reins. Look, the wheel card underneath the deck. So it's pretty apparent, Virgo, that there is this like new energy that you're stepping into, which is very much about you being this chariot in charge, in control, just ready to grab your destiny by the reins and push forward in search of your good luck. If you're in that conflict, Five of Wands energy right now, you really need to see what you can do to cut it off. Like literally just sack it right off. There's no point. Yasmin Smith. Hi, Ruby. I'm in Clearwater, Florida. Welcome, Florida. Floridians. You know, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being a massive support to the channel. You guys are like one of the biggest viewer bases. Thank you so much. Welcome, Florida. Welcome, welcome. New York is the other one. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of prayers of abundance and joy. It's come to a phase of life now where we're all really happy. I'm anticipating that now. I think collectively that's the energy that we should be shifting into. Who have we got in the house? Remember, guys, make yourselves familiar in the chat box. Let me know where you're watching from. The Strength card. It's a whole new Virgo. This is a Virgo that Virgo isn't even going to recognize. What do you think? A stronger Virgo, really? They get stronger, do they? Apparently so, Virgo. Your courage, your confidence, that personal magnetism, that personal power. There's a lot of like sexual energy rising within you also. Leo energy could be a Leo influence. This could be, if you've got Leo in your chart, you really channeling into the lion heart. That fire energy, that power energy, the conviction, you know, the real courage, the courage to just go and grab life by the reins and be about you. And you can pay here too. Ruby takes Apple Pay. I do. Thank you, Wanda. I'm going to have to start making some of you moderators because you're so like A-team. And I love the fact that we like are so blatantly all in a relationship with each other. Like, I don't know if you guys have actually like grasped onto this, but we spend all of our time together. We're like in a relationship. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. You're all my girlfriends and boyfriends. Strength card is a lot of YW, Ruby. I don't know what that means. Wonder, what does that mean? I don't know what she's saying. Okay, the Strength card. YW. I've seen this around so many places. I don't know what it means. Soul family. We are indeed. We are soul family. I'm so happy we're all together again. Like I was saying yesterday, I don't know how long this is going to go on for. I know it's not going to go on for long. but we are here and we're having fun, and it's this format, and it's not going to be this format forever. And you know what? Just thank you guys. You're my writing days. I can't find Ruby on PayPal for some reason. Why not? It's Ruby Reads Tarot. And PayPal Ruby Reads Tarot. No, it's still the same. Ruby at rubyreadstarot.com is where I'm at. Just put that email in. Ruby at Ruby Reads Tarot. Let me write that down so Anna can find it. At rubyreadstarot.com. Look for this email, Anna. You will find it. And let's see if I need to pin that one too. Oh, no. Not going to replace the pin, but it's just on there. So, yeah, as we were saying, you guys are coming into a period where your confidence is back with a massive bang. Like, the sparks are just flying everywhere at the moment. Your confidence is back, Virgo. And you know you're so sexy when you're confident, Virgo. 1111 on the clock. That is the message. Virgo, you kind of need to get sexy again, because I feel like a Leo possibly is watching you, and they love what they're massively attracted to you most about, or what they're massively attracted to you about the most is your levels of confidence. And I think you might need to embrace the fact that sexy, confident Virgo is like absolutely just irresistible. So you might have to get back in your confidence. Life growth. My husband is a Leo. Ooh, he wants to see the confident version back. He wants to just see like you enjoying life and being, just try it, but I'm being told an in-app purchase are disabled. Is that me or Ruby? I don't know what that is. It's just being like massively confident and just, you know, I don't know. Let's get some more cards. Remember, guys, it's one question, one card, 1111 at PayPal, Ruby Reads Tarot. Let's see. What else do we have? Ooh, that's too many cards, I think. That's way too many cards. So I thought it'd be fun to change up the deck today. I like this deck. I'm kind of tempted to use that other top tarot deck also. But I thought, that's a bit harsh. The messages that come out with that are always a bit too much. So, Virgo. Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Hermit. Pharaoh Gales, Pharaoh's Wildlife Kingdom. Hello, Ruby. Hi, Pharaoh Gales. How's your Wildlife Kingdom doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We like the protectors of the wildlife. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords, Virgo. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Hermit card, King of Cups, Three of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Swords. So Pisces season kind of gave you this sword of truth, this voice of reason, this voice of just being, who is Linda Aguilar? Okay. What's coming towards me in love? Let's have a look, shall we? Sorry, guys. Let me just run through this message really quickly. No, let me do Linda's message first, and then we'll get back into this. And you know what I noticed about these questions is that when you watch back over the videos, the questions are actually like really appropriate to what's going on in like our own lives. It's so coincidental, isn't it? What's cool? What's coming towards me in love? There you go. Linda, you there? King of Cups and the Empress card. I think, Linda, you're about to meet your person. You are kind of in a place right now, and it's almost like taking on this Empress identity might really serve you. There's a possibility of pregnancy. The King of Cups is definitely here and wants to offer his cup. Welcome, Christina. There is you being in this really abundant time, being surrounded by a lot of like growth, a lot of like possibilities of starting new things, having the power, having the conviction to be that person who really takes it on board and really owns it and really creates and is productive. It's basically you being in your higher self, basically in your destined path. This Empress is got the King of Cups behind her. I think someone's coming to you, Linda. You're about to meet your person. Your person is literally like right here. What's coming towards me in love? This King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't need to be. He's emotionally intelligent. Like, he's a giver. He's quite art-based, so he's definitely quite like an arty person. But at the same token, he's someone who's definitely quite scientific. Like, he just gets the vibes of the world. This person can be blonde-haired and blue-eyed, doesn't have to be. Could have somebody who's got water in their charts. I would say that's kind of definite. This person might offer you something, but you're looking away from him. So whatever he has to offer you is quite sincere and it's from the heart. He's looking at you. He kind of has this cup there. And you're here being this Empress, kind of looking away from him because you're really creating at the moment. You know, you're in your power and you're living your higher self. You're doing your best thing. And it's just him observing and staring and waiting. And if he's in your heart, why are you turning away from him? Cortisol? You're like literally turning away from the person who has your heart or wants to give you the cup. At least, like, you're not acknowledging this person at all. Maybe they're offering you their cup of love and you're just like not interested because you're more focused on what you have in your life or what you want to grow or what you develop. And it's kind of like you need to pay more attention to this person. This person needs your attention. You need to pay more attention to them. He's not talking. Well, maybe you've done something that's shown him that you're not necessarily interested in what's in his cup. I think he might have made a genuine offer to you, but he kind of, I don't know, it's one of those things. It's like you're not paying attention to the situation because you're kind of too busy with what you have or what you are occupying your mind with. And I think he might want to have a little bit more understanding, at least to see emotional intelligence from you. Because at the moment, I think he's really busy with, he's seeing you are really busy with your own thing or being this Empress. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because if he's asking you to compromise yourself to look back at him, then I don't know, maybe the fact that he is behind you is kind of saying something. And the fact that you're here being the Empress. And as an Empress, I would never, ever, ever tell you to compromise yourself for somebody else. You know what I mean? So in regards to the message that I have for you from here, from the cards, you're being the Empress. You're being about yourself. And that's never a bad thing. And anybody who's genuinely about the Empress doesn't need to chase. Okay, so if he's behind you and he's not talking to you and he knows exactly how you feel, it's because he wants to test whether or not you are truly the Empress that you proclaim yourself to be or not. And this might be a test of your strength to see whether or not you truly are the Empress that you claim to be, or are you the person that you claim to be, and are you really going to break your mold? Are you really going to break your conviction in self. Wanda, thank you so much. Donation from Wanda, thank you very much. But call to serve, like I'm saying, I pulled away because he won't stop breadcrumbing. And that's what I mean. Like, his cup is completely there behind you. And it's almost asking you to turn around and meet him at his level, when I kind of think you should be fully occupied in being the Empress right here. Let me tell you something about this King of Cups, though. He has a wicked poker face. He might pretend that he does not care, but deep down inside, he's probably crying. And if he wants to play that game, like, you keep on being your Empress. Don't stop being the Empress, call to serve. If he knows how you feel, and if he's breadcrumbing you, and you're out here like caught slipping while you're the Empress, like, that's not a good look, and that's not going to draw him to you. It's not going to make him more attractive to you. It's not going to increase you in value. So if it's a Scorpio and he knows exactly what he's doing, please see it as an emotional game. Like, that's what he's doing. He's trying to pull at your heartstrings. And what I will say to you is, call to serve, do not drop the Empress status for somebody who is breadcrumbing you. If he's behind you and you've moved forward and you're looking forward and you're faced forward, then so be it. There's something better that you're probably looking out for, and subconsciously you might need to be in that space in your head. Do you know what I mean? Don't drop the Empress status to look behind you, because if it's all about breadcrumbing and being ignored for how you feel, then that's not a healthy relationship. That's a toxic Scorpio, and we all know how dangerous toxic Scorpios can be, because I've never met like more obsession than I have from Scorpios. Let's be honest. Anna, I figured it out finally. Complete email did not work. What work does at review? Oh, I'm so technologically not savvy. Anna, me too. That's why I'm kind of glad you figured it out. Call to serve. I hope this helps. All I have to say to you is, listen, you're the Empress. You're about to come into a lot of abundance. There's a lot you're creating and a lot that you have the potential to create right now. Don't look behind you for somebody who is breadcrumbing you, who's being like emotionally manipulative, and somebody who is just not about to show you the goods. Because if he's breadcrumbing, it's because he ain't got it. Do you know what I mean? That's the only reason why guys breadcrumb, is when they know 100% they don't have everything that you need to offer. So they're going to start throwing manipulative games there. Anna, my love, I got your thingy. Can I have your question, please? But yeah, I hope that helps. Call to serve. Remember, you're the Empress, okay? You don't need to chase. It will come to you. Don't chase him. Do not chase him. A toxic Scorpio, please do not chase him. Especially if he's breadcrumbing you, because you know that's only a disaster waiting to happen. I hope that helped, my love. And so my question pertains to my finances and what's coming this year. Thank you so much for your question, call to serve. Let's get Anna's question in now. I want to give it a really good shuffle, Anna. Just bear with me a second. I don't even have any more stuff to burn. I feel like we need to clear the air. I feel like, call to serve, you need to do a massive smudge. I hope you guys have been smudging. Please let me know you guys have been smudging. Hold on one second. I'm going to give you guys a good smudge. 1 second. If you're wondering what I'm burning, this is cinnamon, because I can't find any Palo Santo. It's supposed to be just as good. Kind of need life to just get back to normal again. Or at least the shops with the supplies that we need to be open again. David in the house wearing his mask. No, he's smiling. That's not a mask. Thank God. No masks allowed in here, please, guys. Don't want anyone wearing masks in here. Thank you. Like to see your faces and your smiles. Right. What is Anna's 2021 looking like? What is Anna's 2021 looking like financially? What's Anna's 2021 looking like financially? I think that is it. Are you kidding me, Anna? You've got the Temperance card here. That is a really, really nice card for things just connecting. This is like fortunate things just kind of falling into place. This is, in regards to your finances, it is a bit of frugality, maybe like moderation, a little bit of like financial management. But the Temperance card is alchemy. It's changing situations up. It's like going from lack to light. I think with this Temperance card being here and it being in regards to what your 2021 is going to look like, especially financially, for me, what this is saying, kind of see where you can improve your own economy, meaning like look at your savings, look at where you can save more, see where it is that you can cut back on the things that you don't necessarily need. Like really go through your finances to see where you can release some equity. That stuff that you release, that money, that extra money bit, put it into a pot and put the pot away. This is also something to do with your accommodation. So maybe you might be moved. It's also got something to do with your connection to religion and spirituality and philosophy. So maybe this year you might be coming onto a new spiritual path. This is also like coming into fortunate events. You know what I mean? It's like having the right combination, meeting the right people, having things just kind of alchemize. But this is also a call to your physical alchemy. So it's making sure that your pH balances are 50-50, like making sure you're eating healthier or moderating yourself. Do you know what I mean? If you've been working with temper issues, maybe look at your own temper and see if there's anything that needs working on with that, Anna. But as far as your 2021 is concerned, there's going to be a massive focus on your management, your kind of changing situations from bad to good. The luck is naturally there, but this is also empowerment for self, you know, like feeling the power to be more philosophical, you know, from the higher point of view, feeling in a place where you know that you can change things around. So you're almost like manifesting on a master level. The Temperance card is also the card of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is very it's philosophy based, but it's Jupiterian is all about expansion. So this year 2021 can also be about how you're expanding and how you then have to moderate the rest of your life to accommodate the expansion that's going to be taking place in 21. Either way, see where it is that you can release some equity from certain places. See where it is that you can be a bit more resourceful with your finances so that you can draw it out a bit more. Your accommodation might be changing soon. This is also you're feeling connected to religion or spirituality. So if you're on a religious or a spirituality journey, I think this is going to help you alchemize some of the light and dark things within you, things that you might need to temper and balance off about yourself also, Anna. Other than that, it's like a real period of personal development. You know, 2021 is going to be one of those years where you grow and you get to understand your relationship with your finances, as well as you dealing with yourself when you're not in a good place, and how you handle yourself, basically, how you take care of yourself in those moments of vulnerability. Any other messages for Anna? I just want to say, like, if you are being hard on yourself right now, I would say it's because you're out of alignment a little bit and you just need to refocus your direction, get a plan, and then start seeing how or what it takes to make that plan happen. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you, Anna. I hope that helped. Spirit has a sense of humor. Thank you. David M. Do not wear masks at all. That's absolutely good with me. Anna. Oh, tell us, why does Spirit have a sense of humor? This is funny. I feel like there's more to it. But it's a Sagittarius card. It's really asking you to like look at moderation and maybe even frugality a little bit and kind of manage your money. But I do think you're moving. I had that feeling, definitely. And I think you're going to be on some sort of spiritual quest that you're going to have to tap into through your philosophical points of view, Anna. All right, guys. 15 people in the house. 15 thumbs up. Lovely to have you joining me. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're about to step into quite a transformational week. This weekend we've got the spring equinox. Can you believe that winter's officially over? And I've been going on about the end of this cycle for such a long time, and now we're here. Like, it's actually time, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for these massive new beginnings, like these massive doors that are about to open to you? It's Aries season 2021. We've officially put the last decade behind us now, and we're well and truly into the new decade. Wherever you start these first 2 years off is how you're going to end up probably spending the last of this decade. So make sure that whatever you can be doing right now has and is involving some sort of moderation and economy and management of self. Fonz. Hi, Ruby. Irish Shane. Looking forward to personal reading tomorrow. Welcome, Fonz. Welcome, Shane. Irish Shane with your little clover there. Welcome, welcome. Let's get some more cards. Remember, guys, it's one question, one card, 1111 at PayPal Ruby Reads Tarot. Let's get some more cards for our saucy rendezvous. It hasn't even been a saucy rendezvous, has it? It's just been really like, ooh, close the cycle, Virgo. What we got? We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Ace of Swords again. We've got the Knave of Swords, and we've got the Ten of Cups. It's like make it or break it at this point, I think, guys. It's kind of like locked and loaded. Focus on the thing, and kind of you've got to be quite militant about it at this point. Four of Cups is being really unsatisfied with the status quo, but it's kind of one of those cards where you're so caught in this energy of so dissatisfied that the universe offers you an opportunity, and you're so caught up in the less than that you miss the opportunity. And it's kind of like it comes and then whoosh it goes because you just ignored it. And Ace of Swords is kind of here saying like, right, get back on the ball, please, because there's just too much that needs your voice of reason, that needs you to be present, that needs you to cut off losses, that needs you to protect your energy a little bit, that needs you to really remain with the fact that Swords is here, so the power is ultimately in your hands. It's up to you what you decide to do. David M. I am making it no matter what. Thank you very much. That's exactly it. The Knave of Swords is communication. It's an invitation. It's some sort of message that needs to be received, either given or received. It's some sort of information, and it's heavily dependent on a family situation, family contentment. So the message here again is don't get so caught up in the less and the lack and the not feeling emotionally ready and not feeling on point, where by now you should already be in this Ace of Swords, quite assertive, quite matter of fact, quite ready to cut off what no longer serves, quite ready to be the voice of reason, quite ready to put yourself out there and say what this throat chakra blockage has had you ignoring for a hot minute. Knave of Swords, communication. Focus on communication, the things that need to be said, the things that you need to be on top of, the T's being crossed and the I's being dotted. The Ten of Cups, it's really heavily linked to emotional contentment. The High Priestess. Let me get rid of this message here. The High Priestess. You already know. You already know, Virgo. You don't need me to tell you. You already know. There is definitely a bit of a minute. Is it already Pisces season? Are we already out of Pisces season? Right, okay. It's the last day of Pisces season tomorrow. Let's just talk about this High Priestess energy, because Pisces, the sign of Pisces, crown chakra, connected to the moon, very mysterious, very hidden, a lot of the hidden in the shadows kind of stuff. The High Priestess for me is really like, can you grasp a little bit where some of these discrepancies, where you pick them up from? Are these like things that stem back from childhood? Hey everyone. Hi Junior, welcome. You might need to go all the way back to like where this stuff started out, because you're there fully present with the High Priestess card. Like, this is knowing you already have. Subconsciously, you're not listening to yourself. And can we just use tomorrow, this last day of Pisces season, to fully embrace the fact that you've kind of graduated? The winter was hard. I've been banging on about it for how long now? Like, it's the end of a cycle. Like, we're done with that now. And here you are, High Priestess, with the better knowing, with the better judgment, with what should at this point be a renewed sense of confidence. And if it's not, you've got to really look at what's going on inside. And tomorrow might be one of those days that just asks you to show up as this High Priestess, ready to be fully in her mysticism and her power, that may not necessarily resonate with what people consider the norm of today, but it is something that it's you. It's from you. It's from deep within you. It's the knowing that you know. And try and make your life a little bit easier because of the fact that you're not the same. You're kind of different. Embrace that about yourself. Do you guys like this deck? How's everyone? I think everyone's energy is kind of hanging. It's a Saucy Friday Rendezvous, guys. Why is no one flirting with me on the chat box? What is going on? Where are your energy levels, everyone? Let's get some more messages. Remember, guys, it's one question, one card, 1111 at PayPal Ruby Reads Tarot. To book a reading, it's www.rubyreadstarot.com. And a lot of you have been asking about my face. I tell you what, book a reading and you get to see it. Right. Ooh, I don't think that was your message, Virgo. Wanda, low, working. Wanda, you still working, babe? David M. Love hearts. Oh, thank you, David. That's so nice of you. 9 of Wands. There you are. 9 of Wands. This was the energy that I was. Every time I look at the thing, it's now 18 people in the house and 18 likes. Ooh, the synchronicities are everywhere. Wanda, this 9 of Wands, is this you? Look, guys, it's closing out a cycle. Feeling burdened and feeling the remaining bits of it is just part and parcel to the fact that you are actually closing out a cycle. And those wands are skill sets. David M. I'm sitting outside with my shirt off, getting some sun on my back. Hard to see the screen. Well, that's all right, David. You've got my voice. How nice it is that you are watching. Oh, well, you're getting some sun. I would recommend everyone try and get as much sun as you can at the moment. We have come out of this really dark, grim winter phase, and sunshine plays a big part of happiness because it's all interlinked with your vitamin D levels and serotonin and all the rest of it. So try and get out in the sun if you can, Virgo. This 9 of Wands energy isn't suiting you. We were just talking about how sexy Virgo tickles everyone's fancy. But if you're here with all the burdens and all the responsibilities being a dull Virgo. Haven't we already talked about Virgo being a dull boy or dull girl? We don't want Virgo, boring Virgo. We want sexy Virgo, not this burdened, overly burdened, boring Virgo. Kind of, you're going to have to transmute the situation, Virgo. I feel like, yes, there are a lot of pulls on you for your responsibility, but that's nothing new. When has Virgo ever not been surrounded by a ton load of responsibilities somehow or another? I'm just saying, my energy levels is at medium. I just did a workout not too long ago. Well, that's good. Then that's fine if that's the reason why your energy levels are low, because you're using your energy in a good way. Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. See, we're just going to start doing this again. I think everybody that's in this room, or whoever joins me for these lives, taps into this Ten of Cups energy as well as this Queen of Pentacles energy. So Two of Swords is here, you fighting yourself, dealing with your own dualities. David M., I work at home and try to get as much sun as possible. Vitamin D, very important for us. It really is. And to think that the loonies are trying to like block out the sun. What kind of idiot came up with that idea? Two of Swords, Virgo. You fighting yourself, that might be your biggest battle yet. And I think this Aries season, some of you might actually find that there is one battle that needs to be had, and it is the battle that Virgo has between Virgo. Because Ten of Cups, you're kind of in this new phase, and the Queen of Pentacles is you embracing you finally, and seeing how that converts into a very happy home situation, emotional contentment at least. Two of Swords here is that very necessary call to battle, however, Virgo. And I think some of you might actually be having that fight, that bare knuckle, you know, in the cage fight with yourself. There's a lot of really good here for you, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, super organized, in her power, just owning it. Superwoman, I call her, because she encompasses everything that all the other queens have got. No one sits above the Queen of Pentacles because she is that woman or that man. But the thing about this Queen of Pentacles, you see that pentacle to me always looks like solar plexus. So she is charged. Her solar plexus is beaming 1,000 megawatts. That's confidence. That is pure belief in the self, in the capabilities of self. And the Ten of Cups is like a support to that, knowing that you can create a very happy home life situation if you want to. Two of Swords is kind of you fighting yourself about the things that are in your life at the moment that kind of shouldn't be, Virgo, or the moods that you might need to catch yourself on. I do think this might be the biggest fight of your life, however, Virgo, but it is one that you have with yourself. Who is going to be your strongest contender ever? And it might be, this might be it. Before you step into this new year, this spring equinox, have this moment with yourself, this Two of Swords moment where you try to figure out whether you're trying to sabotage yourself or whether you're really about you and about this Ten of Cups and about this Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles even. Are you really about it? Are you self-sabotaging? Is this stuff still lingering from your childhood that your darkness is pushing forward on you? It's a possibility. I might want to look at that if I were you. Just don't do the self-sabotaging thing because you don't believe that you are worth it or you are capable of it or you're worthy of it. Like, at that point, who needs enemies, right? Be your own friend, if that's what it means, Virgo. Remember, guys, it's one question, one card, 1111 at PayPal Ruby Reads Tarot. The energy is so funny today. A lot of you are tired from this Pisces season. I know it was exhausting, but it was so important because look at how much we accomplished. And you might feel a bit sad and melancholic right now. But as the sun shifts into Aries season, Knave of Wands and the Queen of Cups, You kind of leave Pisces season as the Queen of Cups, like fully embracing your emotional side. Knave of Wands is communication. Going to start a 2-week fast. Longest I've done is 7 days. Done that twice this year. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I fast so much too. I love fasting. Fasting for the body is just amazing. I fast every Monday. So I would recommend that too. And Ramadan's coming as well. So I'll be fasting for 30 days in April. Queen of Cups. Help from a female friend. Significant female offers support. This is having a kind, watchful eye over you. This might even be your relationship with your mother, where you might need to kind of lean on maternal influence a little bit, just for support, if you can get it from there. Knave of Wands is definitely a message. And I think it's an emotional message. And I think it might be that you need to open a bit of heart space for. It might be something to do with passion. I don't think you're in the mood for any of that though, Virgo. It's like, why not? Junior, I'm ready for the new astrological year. Let's go Aries season. Bring it on. Absolutely. Remember, guys, 1 question, 1 card, 1111 at PayPal, Ruby Reads Tarot. To book a reading, visit rubyreadstarot.com. Let's get some more messages for the sign of Virgo. Can you believe it's already Aries season? What? Let's get some more cards. Let me know what you guys are doing for the equinox. Are you doing anything special? Ooh. Let me know what you guys think of this deck. 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess again. Wow, so much unresolved conflict. And this place that you're in your head that keeps drawing you back to this place of conflict, because it's almost like the easy default for Virgo. Cleanse body from toxins, right, Wanda? Junior, I'll have to try that out, David. Ooh. David M. Planting my garden for the summer. Bring seeding from inside, outside. That's lovely. There's some sort of emotional turmoil, Virgo, that's kind of lingering from your past. It could be something to do with your family. It doesn't have to be. It's some sort of nostalgic situation where you're going back to the conflict that had happened in your life or is happening in your life, and there's a real need for you to rise above it, or at least approach it from a high priestess point of view. This need for knowing better, this need for rising above, this need for being in your high priestess power at the moment is so strong. And you know, going into Aries season this weekend, we might have to really think about what being that high priestess means for us in our lives. Because some remnants from past conflict is still sitting in your energy, Virgo. And it's almost like now is the time to reflect and go over and sort it out and tidy it up and put it away before we move into this new cycle. And this new cycle is going to require that high priestess from you. That better knowing, that better judgment, that, you know, in her power, in his power energy. Just knowing, it's just straight knowing. And with that is like, pick your battles too. It's not worth regurgitating the same fight over and over again. You know better at this point. And even if you're picking new relationship partners, if you see a red flag, how about this time you don't ignore it? Let's get some more messages for the sign of Virgo for this weekend. Has everyone put romance to one side then? Is that what's going on? Everyone's just decided to put romance to the side. Fasting includes no eating and no drinking. Can I drink water? I don't eat or drink when I'm fasting, and it's normally from sunrise to sunset. I'll eat beforehand or afterhand, but not while I'm fasting. Should we put romance? Can you guys let me know? Is that what we're doing? We're just brushing romance to the side. Is that what it is? Junior, we use most of our energy digesting. The body clears out old scar tissue and stuff when fasting. The body cleans house, and you have all that energy. I normally fast on full moons and new seasons. That's such a good. Thank you, David. You're so insightful. One day, yes. I'm not ready for romance yet, haha. Romance to the side for now, but in near future, yes, please. There is dry fasting, juice fasting. Lots of different kinds of fasting. So everyone's decided to put love to one side. How funny when we get all these messages about love coming forward, you guys are like, I don't even want it. And then Virgo complains about how they're so like, oh, it's love. You don't want love. Let's be honest. Nicola for love. Thank you, Nicola. Who else is ready for love? Or is Virgo still at work? Really? Look, oh, I can talk. I can talk. Oh my god. I can talk. Times 222. Wait, how has there been about 10 Virgo readings recently about love, and I haven't clicked because that's been in the back of my mind. LOL. You know what the thing? Love is coming whether you like it or not. One day at a time. Sometimes I drink Irish sea moss and bladder. Wow. I'm always ready for love. Thank you, David. 30 people in the house. Can I at least know how many of you want to be here for love? Because love's been showing up all over you guys. It's been hilarious. And now you're all like, I don't want love. I want to go to work. Love, yes. Romance, not just yet. I want love, romance, the whole works. How does one come without the other? I don't know. Well, those who are here for love, I hope you're embracing all of these messages that have been coming. Oh no, here we go, Four of Swords. Four of Swords. There we go, back in the safe zone. Should go back in the box. Ruby, can you help me with knowledge around lust versus love? I tell you what, if it makes you have a lot of emotional energy in you, like if it just feels like overwhelming energy, then that's lust. It's not love, because love has a very peaceful energy about it. It's almost like completely non-reactive. It's it's responsive, basically. Love is that feeling, like it's so subtle, but it's so powerful. And there's always been this confusion between love and lust. People often think that love is the butterflies in the stomach and, you know, the heart rate pumping, and that's seldom what love really is. That's definitely lust. And there's nothing wrong with lust, but lust is, as long as we are fully embracing of the fact that, you know, lust, it's extreme to say that lust is a waste of time. Lust is a channel. It is a way to channel your energy, and not always does it result in something, but sometimes it doesn't need to. Sometimes it can just be for the moment, and that's the magic that it had to leave you with, and other times not so at all. Lust really teaches us a lot about our obsessions, our levels of obsessions, as well as our weaknesses, our darknesses. So it's good to learn about yourself from your lust, like as long as you're not like fully embracing that lust energy and just going gung-ho with it, because that's super low vibration. But if someone is like can separate themselves from themselves enough to really observe their lust and the things that bring out that lusty reaction in them, they learn a lot about their own power and what triggers their powers. My lust is fleeting. It really is fleeting. Four of Swords, Virgo. I don't think you guys are quite ready yet. Or at least what I've gauged from this is there's a real divide with Virgo. Half of you are ready yet, and the other half are just like Four of Swords, thank you. Using your sexual energy correctly is what matters, even with lust and desire. Absolutely, David. Two of Swords, that just fell out too. There's so much in your head stuff going on. A lot of it is like, can you just chill out with the stuff that's going on in your head? There's a duality that you're going to have to accept about yourself, Virgo. Just done. Medical medium, 9-day liver cleanse. Oh, well done, Kate. That is amazing. David M., how was it? Kate, how was it, Kate? Let us know. But yeah, Two of Swords. There's some sort of duality that's going on in your mind. It's you versus you. And this is the only thing that I'm gauging from this. And the Four of Swords card here is just saying, listen, either crack on with that battle and really get to know yourself a little bit better for whatever this internal struggle is that you might have just need to face at this point, I guess. Just deal with it. Just jump into the deep end and have this conversation with self, or just really pack it in and give yourself a bit of a break. Four of Swords. But there's no point in ruminating and going over the same thing, and rest, I think, is more appropriate. All right, let's get some more messages. Have I got any more questions? It's one question, one card. 1111 at PayPal. Ruby reads tarot. Kate, amazing. You lose all cravings. I know, right? After a little while, you just don't even feel hungry. Let's get some more cards for Virgo. I think a lot of you guys should try fasting just to like reset your bodies. It works wonders. It's really, really good. So try. Ooh, here we go. The 10 of Cups again. Look, this is a lot of emotional contentment, Virgo. Whatever you're doing, I think these internal struggles, these internal battles are ultimately leading you towards like massive contentment. So just trust the process. Trust the process, Virgo. Trust the process. The Hanged Man. Any efforts that you might be like exerting at the moment, I would probably pull all the way back. Let it come to you. Let it come to you. Pisces energy, 10 of Cups. You know, this is your situation with a Piscean even. This is a Pisces in your life that's going to come in and just really make you know what this 10 of Cups feels like. Where's Pat Anderson? There's her Pisces. Piscean energy, I was saying it in the readings also. I'm going to say it again. Really strong Piscean energies here. And it's strongly related to you feeling a sense of emotional contentment, especially in the house, in the home. Futuristic setups and the discussion of Queen of Swords, how you might even need to get really into this like sensual power, like being a little bit more discerning, seeing where it is that you can spend your energy, like that mental energy. Where does it need to be right now? I think it really needs to be on the creating of this 10 of Cups. This is like the third time this card came out now. Second or third, I can't even remember. But 10 of Cups is really quite present. And for whoever this is for, the Queen of Swords, Hanged Man, 10 of Cups. Look, embrace your sensuality, embrace your personal power, embrace the fact that you have needs, wants, as well as desires. The Hanged Man is Piscean energy for sure, but it's a need for a bit of illumination, self-illumination. The Ten of Cups is an awful lot of commitment to contentment. And it is being in a place where contentment is coming from not only other people, but your place within a structure. So something that's been set up around you. But the need to get into your sensuality is really present here. David M. I did a grape only fast a couple of weeks ago, and that helps clean out the lymphatic system. I did a liver cleanse last year with a extract from apple. Interesting. I've heard of liver cleanses with apple cider vinegar. Junior, that's a struggle for me. Losing cravings takes time, but I believe I can manage it. Cravings are one of those funny things. They really keep you plugged into the matrix, huh? You can't really pass a certain spiritual evolution without curbing cravings. Wow, all these different levels, huh, guys? Let's get rid of this message. Do we have any more messages? I've got 111 on the clock. I think we should probably think about closing out, guys. One question, one card, 1111 at PayPal Ruby Reads Tarot. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I always love that. Hanged Man energy again. So I'm going to leave this as the closing out message. Bottom of the deck was the Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, Piscean energy, it's really heavily tied into your financial abundance. Some of you guys are going to be meeting Pisceans. 222. I love my fight with the career process, but I fight with the want for love. Is one more beneficial than the other? You know what? I need an answer for that question too. Is love more important than career? Or is career more important than love? Four of Wands, that's partnerships, that's marriage, that's love. So according to the energy and the message in this space, Four of Wands is a commitment. And I guess what I can take from this is with the Ace of Pentacles being here, as well as a Hangman and the Four of Wands, there's financial abundance that's kind of by birthright yours because you were born with the Virgo, the sign of luxury, money, and abundance. You have this natural magnetism where you can draw out finances from absolute nowhere. Like you can manifest it from thin air. That's just who we are. The Hanged Man, Piscean energy for sure, but it is the kind of need to kind of sit tight in your own energy and really hang on a little while longer just to illuminate yourself. So don't act. You don't need to. It's letting it come to you. Okay. The Four of Wands is some sort of partnership. For me, this is marriage. This is celebrating a win that is not just a personal win. This is like a commitment, a win and a commitment. I think, guys, the message for this with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck is please don't lose faith in the manifestations and kind of really check your energy and kind of see where it is that you really need to honor the fact that if you're feeling low, it's probably because you need to just spend a little bit more time in this Hangman energy of self-illumination and really come back to the truth of what it is that you truly want to manifest right now. Why don't we start thinking of it as, you know what, I've got all the money in the world. What else do I really want? And kind of shift your focus. 222. How do we feel about dating apps versus meeting someone outside? Listen, this is not for anyone other than me. Like, my personal opinion is I've never used dating apps. They've never like appealed to me. I don't use them. I believe in meeting people. All of the relationships I've had have been with like people I've met. But that's just me. Like, whatever suits you, go right ahead, crack on with that. But online stuff is it's not It's not like, for me personally, I need that connection. I need to know if it's there. And the only way of truly knowing that is when you feel that. I don't know, I trust life enough, I guess. Um, I stopped adding sugar to tea when I drink it because sugar is a drug. Sugar is absolutely a drug. As is caffeine, guys. I stopped drinking caffeine. Funds. Will I manifest the career dreamed of soon and be fulfilled? I don't know, Fonz. Check this out. I mean, like, money is here. Four of Wands is here. And there you are hanging tight in the middle. So the message really is here. Look, the money's there. It's coming. Investments, being given money, financial windfalls, money coming into your life, like abundantly. This is a period of abundance, but it's also really heavily facing what your manifestations are and what your dreams and how likely you are to tap into that energy. And the hangman card here is saying, like, tap into it, manifest big time, be it love and abundance and marriage as well as money. It's all there. I feel we attract people who match our vibrations, whether it's online or outside. I prefer in real life, but open to love however it comes. Right, David? You know what I mean? It's all about your waves and your frequencies and what you're putting out. And the hangman is asking you to pull back a little bit and just kind of collect yourself. I think that's all I have, you guys. Oh, guys. Do I have any tips for this weekend? The equinox is coming. Aries season is coming in full swing. This is fire energy. Please don't burn out and overwhelm yourself. Kind of take a minute to check in and remember, like, everything is quite raw and there is this real transition energy and things are changing, and embrace the fact that your energy is key to what you're manifesting in, and right now is a time of creation and it is a time of growth. um Tap into this high priestess energy, as well as the fact that you'll be needing some extra courage and conviction in self. What have we got here? Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Wanda, my love. Thank you so much for your donation. David M. Caffeine free as well. Some kombucha I drink say it has natural caffeine. Body gets rid of it so quickly. Fawns. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, my dear. I'll speak to you tomorrow. 222. Social media is my calling. However, social media is not my love. Yeah, I didn't have that relationship develop. Anna, thank you, Ruby. So glad you're biased towards Virgos. David M. Thank you, Ruby. Love your voice and insight. Appreciate you so much. Going to sign up for your website today so I can schedule a personal reading with you. That's lovely. Thank you, David M. All right, guys. Have a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful morning. Have a beautiful afternoon. Have a beautiful time in slumber. Think of all of the things that we spoke about today, huh? If you're not feeling high vibe, it's because you need to kind of hang out in your own space. It's the last day of Pisces season. Really use it. Channel into that high priestess energy. David M. All my Virgos, have a wonderful weekend. Yes, Virgo. Hang out a little bit, don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Have a wonderful weekend. And know I love you. Have a good one, guys. Take care. I'll catch you again tomorrow. Bye.